Shalom and welcome to Mitzvoth Torah. This shir is entitled The Incredible Contradiction Between Ramabm, Mishnah Torah, and Maimonides Nevuchim regarding reasons behind mitzvot. Very often you have great rabbis, great leaders who will say one thing in one place and another place. And the contradiction, and everyone tries to work out, was it that he wrote this when he was younger and this change was later? Was it that he means this in this book and that in that book? So the Rambam has it many times, and many commentaries have tried to make sense. Here you have a fascinating one in 4 different places in the Rambam. Perish Mishnayos and Brachot Megillah writes that someone in Daven is saying, Hashem, please have mercy on me the way you have mercy on the mother bird. You asked us to send away the mother bird before we take the eggs and the chicks because you have mercy on them. Just like you have mercy on the mother, have mercy on me. So Gemara says, no, the Mishnah says, stop him. So one reason is because who are you to start giving reasons for the mitzvot? And others say, no, it's nothing wrong giving reason for the mitzvah, but you're saying, oh, he has mercy on that, and he doesn't have mercy on that animal, and that's not a good thing. So 2 different reasons given over there in the Gemara Brachos and in Megillah. So the Rambam in the Perish Mishnayos and Megillah, in Perish Mishnayos in Brachos says, yup, there's a gezeros, there's no reasons, and that's why we don't do it. It's a chok from Hashem. It's a chok from Hashem. In Mishnah Torah and Yechotet, in Perak Tet, Yechot Tefillah, it's a hope from Hashem. It's not because of Rahmanut. If you want to say it's because of mercy, why are we eating the bird? We don't have too much mercy there either. So it's not mercy, it's a chok. The Ramabm Nevuchim, the 3rd book of Nevuchim, book where he talks about philosophy about mitzvos. And he says, of course we hold by the approach that there are reasons behind the mitzvot. So that's very difficult. We say there's our reason behind mitzvot, so that's like an unbelievable contradiction in the Nevuchim and in the other places. Wow. Many articles written on this, and you could Google and see different ones. One is by Rav Lifshitz, and it's brought down by the Machon Shlomo Uman Institute. Shlomo Uman was the son of Professor Uman, the famous one, the Nobel Prize, from about a decade ago, and his son was killed in Lebanon in 82, and he was from Shalabim, so they have an Institute, Machon Shlomo Uman Institute, where they have some very interesting scholarly articles, and there he tries to make sense of this unbelievable contradiction, and he says that of course the Rambam did hold reasons behind the mitzvot, and in the Nevuchim he discussed it openly, but when it comes to halachic practice is that we shut the person up. And we shut the person up and say, don't start talking about the philosophy and the mitzvot when you are going ahead and performing this mitzvah. So Rabbi Lishus wants to say that's the practice that we shut the person up and we go ahead and we tell them, no, that's wrong, that's not done. And that many have embraced the opinion that it's a chok. That doesn't mean that I know in reality it's not a chok. I may even lean towards the opinion that there is reasons behind it, but the halachic practice, we don't act that way. And therefore, halachic practice is, this is what we do. We go ahead and we stop the guy. This was accepted in Klal Yisrael. We stop him and we treat it as if it's a chok. But in terms of my philosophy and what I think, I have a right to think that there are ideas behind the mitzvot. But in practice, we treat it as if this is done, as if it's a chok. And this was a fascinating approach. There's, of course, a lot more to look into, but just to be familiar with this contradiction, even if the answer is satisfying, not satisfying to each person, but to be familiar with such a contradiction in the Rambam between these 4 places is fascinating. The place